The countdown to chaos starts now. First up, Tigerlily and Adnan are on the edge of meltdown. Their baby's arrival should be the happiest moment of their lives, but instead, it sparked culture clashes, control issues, and fans screaming, "Red flags, red flags." From Adnan's infamous "I am the man" declaration to whispers that the baby might already be here, this fairy tale love story looks like it's unraveling in real time. Meanwhile, Cole has just dropped part 2 of his tell-all, and let me tell you, it's nuclear. Screenshots, receipts, hookups behind the scenes. It's the kind of messy drama that makes you wonder, is this all reality or just reality TV magic? Fans are split, Carlo's reputation is in flames, and Tiffany's name keeps rising above the chaos as the season's unexpected star. But the fireworks don't stop there. Over on Hunt for Love, Jen is pointing fingers, accusing Elise of tempting Cole to cheat. And the showdown is nothing short of explosive. Gasps, hypocrisy, double standards. Viewers can't decide who's worse, Elise for her late-night cuddles, or Jen for playing the jealousy card while juggling her own love life. Either way, the receipts are piling up and the audience is eating it alive. And it's not just the newcomers bringing the heat. Andrei Castravet is back on 90 Day Fiancé Happily Ever After and sliding straight into villain territory. Ultimatums, secret investments in Moldova, blow-ups with castmates. Andrei's pushing Elizabeth to the breaking point, and fans are calling him one of the season's biggest villains yet. And finally, grab your ukulele because Tiffany Frankel's story has a new twist. After heartbreak with Ronald, she's found herself in a surprise romance with Rocky Russo. From last-minute love triangles to poolside Instagram posts, fans are wondering, is this the real deal or just another 90-day fling? It's all here, all messy, and all breaking tonight. Don't miss a second of the drama. Make sure you hit like, subscribe, and ring that bell so you never miss the gossip. Tonight's first story, Tigerlily and Adnan, When Love Meets Control. With their child set to arrive any moment, instead of baby bliss, this couple is drowning in red flags. Social media is buzzing, fans are furious, and the internet is questioning if their love can even survive. Let's start with the moment that lit the fuse. Adnan, in front of cameras and fans, declared himself the man. On cue, comment sections exploded like fireworks on the 4th of July. Viewers dragged him as controlling, outdated, and tone-deaf. One fan compared the moment to a scene out of Not Without My Daughter, while another snapped back with the old proverb, "You can take the boy out of the country, but you can't take the country out of the boy." Within hours, memes, jokes, and warning sirens filled every corner of social media. But it wasn't just snark. Fans came with genuine concern, too. Veronica Lugo straight up said he's not to be trusted. Terry Helton Smith, she flat out stamped the relationship as loaded with red flags. Christine DV warned about future anger issues. And Julie Hurley threw the most uncomfortable question on the table. If Adnan is so strict about Tigerlily's behavior, why is he suddenly fine with her having a male doctor? The contradictions only made the red flag parade longer. And then came the timeline bombshell. Some viewers claimed the baby already arrived back in August of 2024, meaning what we're watching now might be months behind real life. One commenter even dropped specifics. The kid was born in August of 2024. They live near Dallas. That revelation left audiences questioning the entire narrative. If the timeline's bent out of shape, what else is being hidden from fans? Still, the internet never misses a chance to turn drama into comedy. Shaniqua Palmer mocked Adnan's manly moment by quipping, "Man here, where? He's 12. Nikki Robbins begged for an eye roll button, and Robin hit the line of the night with, "So now she can raise 2 babies." It's savage, it's cutting, and it's exactly why the fandom can't look away. Meanwhile, Tigerlily's silence hasn't done her any favors. Many fans were shocked she didn't clap back or defend herself. Jeanette Bisden delivered the cold reminder, "What did you expect?" While Nancy Denton screamed virtually across the internet, "Run, Tigerlily, run now!" Even Candace Jessica Williams spun Adnan's macho line into a joke. Lol, does that ever work? Saying, I am the man? Judging by the flood of laughing emojis, the answer is absolutely not. Through all the chaos, one clear narrative keeps bubbling up. People don't buy this couple as endgame. Between the control issues, the culture clashes, and a mountain of fan skepticism, many are predicting Tigerlily and Adnan are heading for a crash landing. Zasha Gonzalez summed it up in 4 words. I smell divorce. And whether you agree or not, it's hard to ignore that this relationship feels less like a love story and more like a slow-motion car crash. Hard to watch, but impossible to turn away. Don't touch that dial because the receipts are about to fly. Cole just dropped part 2 of his bombshell tell-all, and it's got hookups, accusations, and villain edits that fans can't stop dissecting. Fans thought the dust had settled on Hunt for Love, but Cole's late-night receipts have turned the whole cast upside down. Now Carlo, Elise, Tiffany, and the entire villain edit debate are back in the spotlight. So let's break down this mess. Cole's new tell-all is essentially a digital firestorm. Think Instagram lives, screenshots, and whispers of hookups that didn't make it into the show. His claim? That Carlo wasn't just messy on camera, but behind the scenes too. And when he dropped hints about Elise and Carlo hooking up after filming, fans nearly lost it. Immediately, the internet split into 2 camps. Camp 1, this is all TLC production smoke and mirrors. Carlo was edited into the villain role to keep ratings high. Camp 2, nope. Carlo's behavior speaks for itself. He's shady with or without a producer in his ear. But then came the twist. Elise and Carlo reportedly hooking up post-filming despite all the chaos between Tiffany, Elise, and Carlo on the show. It's the kind of reality TV circle that doesn't even need a script. It writes itself. And to add another wrinkle, cast members are out here posting group photos on Instagram, smiling like one big family reunion. If they're all that friendly now, how much of this so-called drama was even real? Fan commentary has been vicious, hilarious, and nonstop. Some are calling the whole season fake, pointing to the fact that Tiffany, Carlo, Elise, and Cole all follow each other on Instagram. How much bad blood can there really be if they're liking each other's posts? One fan asked. Others turn their aim squarely at Cole, accusing him of being a simp, a stalker, and desperate to cling to relevance in hopes of securing another TLC spinoff. But surprisingly, Cole also has defenders. Some fans are praising him for exposing Carlo's behavior and insisting Tiffany, Elise, and the other women deserve better. Carlo, however, is taking the brunt of the heat. Viewers branded him coked out, a snake in the grass, and raised badly. One even joked he looked like he was dazed and confused for half the season. Brutal doesn't even begin to cover it. And yet, fans aren't ignoring Elise either. Plenty of voices are dragging her into the narrative, pointing out that she was the one actually hooking up with Carlo, not Tiffany. So why, they ask, did Tiffany and Elise end up looking like sworn enemies in a love triangle that barely existed? It's one of those reality show contradictions that fuels fan theories for months. The constant, however, is Tiffany. Nearly every comment praises her beauty, her confidence, her ability to rise above the chaos. Fans call her the baddest one of the group, so fine inside and out, and say she dodged a bullet by not letting herself get dragged down by Carlo's antics. Even in the middle of accusations, hookups, and villain edits, Tiffany shines as the breakout star. And here's the kicker. Fans know this whole thing might be scripted, and they just don't care. One comment nailed the paradox. It's all scripted, but I still watch it. Even though I know it's fake, it takes my mind off my pain. That's the power of messy reality TV. It doesn't need to be 100% real to keep people glued to their screens. So whether Cole's tell-all is exposing true chaos or just fueling the TLC hype machine, one thing's for certain, the fans are lapping it up and the drama machine keeps rolling. Keep it locked because the accusations are about to cut even deeper. Next up, Jen comes for Elise, accusing her of tempting Cole to cheat, and the fallout is pure reality TV gold. On 90 Day Hunt for Love, Jen accused Elise of tempting Cole to cheat, and what followed was pure reality TV gold. Fans are divided, receipts are surfacing, and the chaos is spilling way beyond the cameras. Here's how it went down. In the middle of what was already a tense group scene, Jen threw down the gauntlet, accusing Elise of actively trying to tempt Cole behind her back. Cue gasps, side eyes, and a cast scrambling to pick sides. Jen came out swinging, pointing fingers with fire and fury, while Elise brushed it all off with an icy calm, dismissing the allegations as exaggerated nonsense. But what made it stick were the whispers of receipts. Fans claim Elise has been way too cozy with multiple men on the show, from late-night moments with Carlo to innocent cuddling with Cole that didn't look so innocent. Screenshots and fan posts started flying, painting Elise as sneaky and untrustworthy. One fan cut deep, writing, "She's desperate to sleep with anyone that will give it to her." Others piled on and said they wouldn't trust Elise around their partners at all. Yet here's the twist. Jen's not exactly wearing a halo either. Many fans were quick to call her out for hypocrisy. Let's not forget, Jen herself was openly involved with both Rob and Cole during the same season. A savage viewer nailed the point. So it was fine for Jen to sleep with both Rob and Cole, but they weren't allowed to hang with other women? That double standard hit hard, and suddenly Jen found herself dragged just as much as Elise. Social media turned into a battlefield of snark. Rob got his share of sympathy with fans saying he dodged a bullet, while others warned Cole to run while he still can. Meanwhile, Elise's reputation took another hit when multiple castmates allegedly confirmed she and Cole nearly hooked up on more than one occasion. For many viewers, innocent cuddling had officially crossed the line. And the memes? Absolutely brutal, from mocking Elise's spray tan to clowning Jen's never-ending need for drama. The comment sections were a circus. One viewer joked, "These people are all over 30. After this, no one's gonna want anyone who goes on TV with drama." Another fan cut straight through the noise. "Let's just show the footage already. It's amazing how these people lie when there are receipts." That demand for heart proof shows just how much the audience craves the raw, unedited truth. At its core, this wasn't just a Jen versus Elise fight. It was about trust, loyalty, and blurred lines when friendships, flirtations, and competition mix on reality TV. Fans are left asking, did Elise really cross the line, or is Jen's jealousy steering the narrative? And just when you think the drama couldn't get any more toxic, guess who's stepping into villain territory next? Keep it locked, because Andrei Castravet is rewriting the villain playbook on Happily Ever After, and Elizabeth might not be here for it. On 90 Day Fiancé Happily Ever After Season 9, Andrei and Elizabeth are facing their toughest chapter yet. From Moldova moves to family feuds, Andrei's behavior has fans dubbing him one of the season's biggest villains. Let's dive in. The Castravets are considering a major life change, packing up from Tampa and relocating to Andrei's home country of Moldova. On paper, Andrei argues it's about family closeness and a fresh start away from Elizabeth's drama-prone relatives. But in practice, it looks a lot like control. Andrei's pushing for a quick move, while Elizabeth wants to weigh the basics: housing, schools, and what daily life would look like. Instead of patience, Andrei admitted to Alexei Bravernik that he was ready to lay down an ultimatum: move with him to Moldova or risk separation. That's the kind of power play that had fans instantly slapping him with the villain label. But the storyline doesn't end with the move. Andrei had another bombshell: his secret $75,000 investment in a Moldovan property. Years ago, he planned to flip it for profit, but thanks to the Russia-Ukraine war and a shady company that ghosted him, the deal tanked. Instead of being upfront with Elizabeth, he kept quiet until, plot twist, he brought her to see the rundown property in person. Imagine cameras catching her face in that moment. Betrayal, shock, fury. Fans weren't just mad at the bad investment, they were livid that he told friends like Alexei and Jovi before telling his own wife. The ripple effects only grew. Elizabeth's father, Chuck Pothast, who's had a famously rocky history with Andrei, flew to Moldova to see both the potential new home and the failed investment. That reveal left Chuck frustrated and Elizabeth feeling blindsided. Years of building back trust with Chuck out the window. And if that wasn't enough, Andrei's temper flared at a housewarming party hosted by Alexei and Lauren Brevernik. The topic of the Moldova move came up, and within minutes, Andrei was in a heated argument with Lauren and her friend Noga. While they may not have been innocent in the exchange, fans noted how quickly Andrei escalated. The moment cemented his growing image as the guy who's quick to anger, dismissive of his wife's feelings, and always ready to bulldoze over anyone in his way. Social media reaction has been merciless. Fans accuse him of being manipulative, dishonest, and emotionally reckless. Some called him a walking ultimatum. Others said he's the franchise's true villain this season. Elizabeth, meanwhile, is stuck in the middle, torn between supporting her husband and protecting her own boundaries. Even the little details aren't working in his favor. The secrecy, the attitude, the lies, it's all adding up to one reality TV villain arc that rivals the greats. Andrei might argue he's just protecting his family, but fans aren't buying it. They see someone forcing decisions, hiding mistakes, and alienating the very people he should be winning over. Stick around, because if you thought that was messy, just wait. Romance, ukuleles, and surprise love twists are next on the menu. Tiffany Franco and Rocky Russo. Are they the real deal or just another 90-day fling? From heartbreak with Ronald Smith to a last-minute connection with Rocky on 90-day hunt for love, Tiffany's relationship journey has fans buzzing. Are Tiffany and Rocky really the real deal or just another fleeting 90-day fling? Let's rewind. Tiffany first made her TLC debut back in 2019 on 90 Day Fiancé The Other Way, starring alongside her then fiancé Ronald Smith. Their roller coaster marriage was marked by fights, long-distance struggles, and ultimately, divorce. After that storm, many viewers thought Tiffany might take a break from reality TV love stories. But fast forward to Hunt for Love, and Tiffany's back in the mix, finding herself smack dab in the middle of another love triangle. At the start, Tiffany was spending a lot of time with Carlo Noland. Elise was also in the picture chasing Carlo too, and it looked like a messy triangle was about to dominate her storyline. Then came the curveball, Rocky Russo. In the 11th hour of the season, Tiffany shocked everyone by saying yes to a date with Rocky, a fresh face who'd been quietly circling the drama. Rocky wasted no time staking his claim. At the TellAll, he admitted, "Tiffany and I had a connection from day one." He even confessed she'd turned him down in the first week. But instead of pushing, he bided his time, waiting for the right moment. His words to the cameras were, "I have sat back and watched these other guys fumble with this amazing lady, and now it's my turn to show her what an amazing human she is." Smooth words, but were they enough to win fans over? By the finale, Tiffany and Rocky were officially together. Rocky faced plenty of criticism from the cast, who questioned how real the relationship could be, given how fast it developed. But Rocky stood firm, calling his bond with Tiffany genuine, not manufactured. That didn't stop side eyes from other contestants, but Tiffany seemed unfazed. And what about post-show life? As of late August, Tiffany and Rocky haven't gone public with any big relationship updates, but eagle-eyed fans spotted a collaborative Instagram post showing the two looking cozy in Tulum. In the shot, Tiffany and Rocky are perched at the edge of a pool, Rocky's hand gently resting on Tiffany's knee, his trusty ukulele beside him. It's the kind of casual intimacy that had fans swooning and speculating all at once. The fan chatter has been just as colorful as the couple's story. Some are genuinely rooting for Tiffany, calling her the baddest one and praising her for finally finding someone who treats her right. Others are skeptical, side-eyeing the timing and suggesting Rocky may just be chasing screen time. As one fan put it bluntly, I give them 6 months. Another countered, Rocky's the first guy who doesn't look like he's draining her spirit. I'm here for it. For Tiffany, the narrative has shifted. After years of being defined by her rocky relationship with Ronald, she's emerging as someone who might finally be prioritizing herself. The question now isn't just whether Tiffany and Rocky will last, it's whether this storyline will cement her as a long-term fan favorite. If you love the chaos, smash that like button. Subscribe and hit the bell so you never miss the gossip. Drop your hottest takes in the comments. We read them all. And don't forget to follow us on socials for extra behind-the-scenes tea. Tomorrow, we're diving into an even wilder twist. One fan favorite couple's relationship status update that no one saw coming. I'm signing off for now. This is Paper Highlighter, and as always, stay messy, stay curious, and stay fabulous, fam.